Another Gabe Rudiker wannabe. What a sad example of why another fighter in the UFC, in the Ultimate Fighter series, just couldn't make weight. That's right, you little punk. Cry. You gave it up. You quit. That's what. If you can't take it, get out. You don't understand what's it like. There are fighters way ahead of you has struggled for years and years to make that cut. It's tough. You got to suck it up and say, I'm going to make this weight. I'm going to make this weight. But you didn't do it. You quit. You stop. You don't have the heart. You don't have that drive. Dana White doesn't like that. He always hated it. It drives him crazy. Gabe Rudiker found that out in season 5, and he kicked his ass out of the show for that shit. He didn't want him there. He wanted him out. And I seen that little bitch started bawling his eyes out during the confession shows because he couldn't take it, because he knew he fucked up. He even told that to BJ Penn. But buddy, you need to realize this is a hard lesson in the UFC. You got to suck it up. You got to make that weight. It's a killer. It's a killer sport. Training's rough. Hell, their fighters have got really hurt. Hell, there was a guy that trained for the UFC MMA club, a Ryan Faber's team, that got his neck broke during a guillotine choke exercise, and he was now paralyzed from the neck down. It's tragic, and they're not gonna lie. And there have been fighters that have gotten killed in Octagon because they didn't have the proper medical care and proper medical assistance as well. It's a rough sport. You have to make that sacrifice. You have to make the weight. You have to make that cut. It's rough. It's killer. You gotta want it. You have to want it. If you want to make that, you want to make the UFC, you want to make lots of money and provide for your family, you got to go for that extra mile, boys and girls. It's hell. It's a tough sport. You got to want it. If you don't want it, get out. Don't waste Dana White's time. Don't waste all the great fighters and opponents' time as well. Get out.
Jesus loves the little children, all the little children of the world. Red, from yellow, black, and white, they are precious in His sight. Jesus loves the little children of the world. Jesus died for all the children, all the children of the world. Red, from yellow, black, and white, they are precious in His sight. Jesus loves the little children of the world. Jesus loves the little children, all the children of the world. Red, yellow, black, and white, they are precious in His sight. Jesus loves the little children of the world.
Hello, this question's from Ryan Foltz. He asks, what do you think of the new college football playoff system that'll start next year? And do you like the selection committee that was picked for the playoff system?
Well, Ryan, I like this format. It's a start for the top 4 teams. Like, what happens if any of the top 4 teams were to go on to be undefeated? I think it's a great way to have this playoff now, so it can show it who are the top 4 teams in the country, and also who can battle out and be the real national champion. I will say that if the playoff system was started this year, I think that it will be a 4-way fight between Alabama, Oregon, Florida State, and Ohio State. These 4 teams got what it takes to win the whole thing this year, but one team has to go on to be the winner. And if the playoff system was started this year, I have to give my nod right now to Oregon because Oregon got really stepped up its game. Their offense is unbeatable, and their defense, they give up points, but there isn't been no break type of defense. But Alabama, they're still in the run. They still could be a favorite to win to win the whole thing again this year. Imagine AJ Karen winning 3 national championships in his 3 years as a starting quarterback, which it's never been done before, which it could happen this year. And Florida State, led by Jameis Winston, these kids coming out like on fire since that Pitt game. And tell you the truth, man, if he lights it up against Miami to, tonight, he got my vote for the Heisman Trophy. Sorry, Menzel. And Ohio State, their defense has really come on strong last couple of weeks ever since they put it to us in their backyard last week. It's They crushed Purdue 56-0, and the way things are looking at this year, they're going to go undefeated. And I say this, RA, uh, it doesn't look too good for the Buckeyes. I bet you can probably end up beating the hell out of Jordan in that day of the game. So keep your peace there, brother. I hope I'll be there when it happens, but that's all I have to say on that.